Hello everyone, Joanne with StampingInTheValley.com and welcome to my craft room. Let's make this beautiful card with the Honey Bee Bundle. This is in the Occasions catalog. I gotta admit guys, is one of my faves. One of my absolute faves. Let's look at the dies. So we have our honeycomb right here. And then in this honeycomb, these little hexagons come out. And I saved them. Where's my little bag full of them? I saved these little gold hexagons. And then I used them as embellishments. So here's our honeycomb. And like I said, I just saved every single one inside. I just loved it. This butterfly, this bee right here, this will cut out the bee. And then you could cut it out in another color and replace the stripes with a different color if you wanted to. A lot of fun. So I haven't done that yet with this set, but I plan on it. So this is our card for tonight. And as you can see, I had a lot of fun with the hexagons. Here I used the top of it flat. And then on the inside, I used the top of it in the point. I just really went nuts over those hexagons. I kind of was hoping that maybe Stampin' Up! Would come up with a hexagon die set. Because those are cute. Very, very cute. Okay. So I have some things cut already for us, of course, and I did some stamping. This is the other side of the flower. So these flowers kind of can come in like that, and they can arc over this honeybee, like on another type of card. I think that would be a lot of fun. So inside the flower, let me just stamp that for us real quick here on a piece of scrap paper. Let's just do this real quick. Looks so pretty. I'm going to use it in the Tuxedo Memento black ink. And I'm just going to stamp my flower right there. Now I won't cut it out because I've got one already cut out. But I wanted to show you what I did. I used my Poppy Parade and I colored my flower. This is really simple coloring. No shading at all. Just use some pretty color. This is a wonderful time, as I'm doing coloring, I'll talk to you guys. This is a wonderful time to join Stampin' Up! If you'd like to. Every one of my girls are crafting demonstrators. They don't make a business out of it like I do. They just get the discount. And then I have a special Facebook page for all of us. And I do videos there every Thursday. I call them Team Thursday videos. Did you see how I took the old olive and went around the leaves right there? Made that flower look pretty. And then I would cut that out with the die because there's dies for each one of them in here. Right here and right here. You also have these two little hearts. Aren't these cute? Those are adorable. So a lot of fun there. So let's move this aside and start putting our card together. Let me bring this in and let's talk about dimension. We have a card base of a thick whisper white at 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So it opens like this. My inside layer is basic black at 5 by 3 3/4. This is regular whisper white at 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. My outside layer is of the DSP that you get in the Celebration catalog. I love this DSP. It is the Golden Honey Specialty. It is a specialty designer series paper. And because it's specialty because there's a lot of gold foil in it. Let me go ahead and open this. Look at this piece with the dashes of gold. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. And then there was this sheet right here I love. All the gold bees and the little teeny tiny beehives. Isn't that adorable? I really want to play with this set a whole lot. So let's go ahead and stamp inside. And yes, and this piece of DSP is 5 1/4 by 4. Then I did all of my elements and I did my flower like I showed you, and then I just cut it out with the die. I stamped my bees and I colored their little body with dark Daffodil Delight. So cute. And then I stamped this and cut it out and I put my little hello here. Took me a hot minute to get that straight, guys. I'll tell you, it took me a few tries to get that totally straight. But we got it. So we're going to bring this in, and we're going to place this on top with some Tombow. So the special with Stampin' Up! Is for $99, you get to choose $125 worth of product. Then you get to choose any stamp set that you want for free. Then you get a pack of 48 sheets of paper, 6 by 6. I'll show that to you in just a second while this sets. Let me show that to you. You get this paper right here, and it's 48 sheets, 6 by 6, of a sample of what's in the catalogs. Don't get them all, not like the paper share, but it is like a little mini paper share to me. And then you get this mini cutter. This is like, wow. It slices your paper. There are no frayed edges. It goes out here to like about 4 1/4 inches. I wish it went out a little bit further. I love it. I use it every single time I craft. I have to admit, I didn't think I'd use it that much, but I do. I really, really do. So there's that on the front. Let's move this aside, and let's bring our little piece in here to go ahead and stamp. Let's see, what did I use on the inside? It says, celebrate every moment. Of course. So I'm going to use some So Saffron. I love So Saffron. It's such a pretty yellow color. And we're crooked. Of course we are, because we did not use the Stamparatus, right? I should have my Stamparatus in here. Let's see, how did I go? I went down, okay. It might be the way that I have this mounted. There we go, that's good. Okay, so now I'm going to close that up. I'm going to take my teeny tiny bees, this little teeny tiny bee, and we're going to make it pretty here in the inside the card. And we're going to just get 3 of these guys down here, just kind of stagger them, and 1 up here. Good. So nice. I think I took my, yes I did. I took my little hexagons and I put them in there too. Let me get a few of these out. Like I said, when I cut these out, I saw them, I was like, I'm not throwing these away. These are too much fun. So let's go ahead and apply these so that they could be setting. Just a little Tombow, just 1 dot. And let's see where I put those other 2. Yep, 1 in here, and then 1 out here. Okay. Now I'm going to take my my little tool here. It goes onto this tool, but I kind of like to use it with a shorter handle. I don't know why, but I do. And I want to pick it up by the gold. This will not, and now I want to turn it to where the flat part, the point is at the top, okay? On these hexagons. I didn't realize I'd love hexagons this much, but I do. When I started playing with this set, I was like, oh my goodness. And now I'm using this tool because with this gold, it's like if I use my tweezers or something sharp, I mar it, you know, I put like a little mark on it. So that's why that I'm using this little tool here. What is this, our Pick Quick tool? I'll list it below for you. Just like that. Oh, cute. Very, very cute. Very, very cute. All right, now I'm going to take my Tombow here and put it on our black. Bring that black in and set this here. So basically, this is a really wonderful time to join Stampin' Up! Because you get, for the $99, guys, you really get a lot of stuff. Then you get 20% off. Okay, on your starter kit, if you purchase the starter kit, it is not a kit that they just designed for you. you get to pick $125 out of any catalog that you want, out of, you know, the annual or the celebration catalog. You get to pick whatever you want for the $125. So get your Whisper White cardstock, get your envelopes, you know, get a stamp set and some dies. Look how pretty this looks with that black. Isn't that cute? I love that. Now I'm going to take my dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm going to take the little nib end of my blends and color these little guys. But I sure would love it if you joined my team. There's a link below. I say it all the time. I am not a pushy salesperson. I love that all my girls get their discount, and I love that we can craft together. Now, if you don't want to join Stampin' Up, I surely would appreciate an order if you wanted to order any of these beautiful products. I always send free card kits. I have free card kits every month. I'll show those to you in just a second. Let me get the stripes on these little guys. So my downlines, my customers, and my Paper Pumpkin subscribers get 2 free card kits every month. These are the kits for this month. So I will be putting them together within the next week or so and sending these out to everybody. So that's really nice. I always want to thank you for ordering from me, and I figure you love to craft. Isn't that cute? The inside of that card is pretty. Love these bees. And the hexagons, oh my gosh, I love them. Okay, now, so I stamped our little beehive and cut it out. This is so cute. What a cute little set. We're going to put him over here. We're going to use some dimensionals. So wow, oh, you could see I boo-booed on one side, right? There's always side 2. Such a sweet little set. And just fun. Really a lot of fun in the craft room. I've seen a lot done with this set all over Pinterest, YouTube, a lot of fun. So I did my bees right here. And because I popped this up right here with dimensionals, I want a dimensional here on this wing, but then I want that wing to be attached to my beehive. So I'll put a little Tombow there. First we'll put this dimensional here on this wing. See, because we have a raised area and then we have a flat surface. So you want it to attach. So just like that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, where's my little flower? I had it going the right way. Okay. See what I'm saying about these flowers? They've got one going one way and then one going the other, which makes it beautiful if you wanted to put that like around the beehive on another card. I want this flower, though, coming off that way. Again, I've got a little bounce right here. I'm going to use a mini dimensional, and I'm going to put it right here on the edge of that flower that I know that's going to hang off. And then, like, this will come here. So I just put a little Tombow. And just like that. And see how that lifts that flower and holds it up. Let me show you this way. But then you're flat right here. So you've got everything, you know, adhered down nicely. And it's nice and, it's raised up, but it's, you know, flat together. So that's good. Okay, now, let's talk about this little honeycomb. This is extremely difficult to add Tombow to. But if you use your silicone mat, and I have a little container here that I keep a part of a sponge in. It's sticky because I keep using it for glue. I take my Tombow, I put out some here on my silicone mat. I pick it up with this sponge, okay? Then I just dab it. Now the silicone sponge, you could just take it to the sink and wash it off. But now you're adding glue to the back of this. I probably need a little bit more. Okay, you're adding glue to the back of this, but it's not going to smush out onto the gold. I want to get away from that glue right there and just dab this, especially around the edges. Okay, just like that. We'll move all of this out of the way. I just put my little sponge back in there, and I don't care how sticky it is. When it's bad enough, I'll throw it out and just do another one. And then this will go to the sink later on and get washed. So that goes here. And now we're going to put these right here. And see, now it'll stick, but there's no Tombow that's going to ease out, you know, that's going to like squish out of it. Okay, now we're going to add this butterfly right here, but we just need some dimensionals on this. I want the whole thing popped up. All right, and I think 2 on the wing is just fine. And I'm going to let him kind of fly on his honeycomb. I want some of them showing back behind him. Isn't that cute? Now I've got 4 honeycombs over here that are the centers of this. And I already put my mini dimensionals on them. And we're going to go ahead and add this to our project so sweetly. And now this time outside, I'm going to put the flat side up top. And I'm going to put it in the black. Just like that. And then this one. And guys, I just wanted to tell you, if ever that you want to case a project that I've done, and case means copy and share everything, you go right ahead. Everybody has my permission to case any of my projects. You don't even have to ask. If you just go ahead and do it. I want everyone to have happy crafting fun in the craft room. And there we go. Oh, so cute. All right, let's bring our envelope in. Let's get this little guy done. Let's see, we don't need the Tombow anymore. And just some Tuxedo Memento black ink. And the itty bitty fly. This little one. Just tap, tap. Right there. And make it like he's flying away, right? Now we're going to color him in. I'm going to flip that out because you know these blends, them being alcohol markers, they bleed through a little bit. I'll show you that. I just didn't want it to get on the other side of my envelope, so I did flip that flap out. See, it can bleed through just a little bit, and I didn't want it to get on this part of the card. I hope you've enjoyed making this card with me this afternoon. Or I should say this evening, actually, because my daughter just came to pick up my grandson. I was putting the card together, designing it while I was babysitting him after school. So here's our cards. I hope you'll think about ordering this set, guys. It's absolutely wonderful. You cannot go wrong with the honeybee. Not at all can go wrong with this honeybee set. It is a bundle in the Occasions catalog. Let me show you the Occasions catalog right here. If you're a new customer, I will send you the catalog. Here it is right here. I will send you the Occasions catalog and the Celebration catalog. And the Celebration catalog is where you get free items. I'll also send you an annual catalog if you're a brand new customer. Now, what happens here is that from the annual and Occasions catalog, if you order, let's say $50 worth of product, you can go ahead and pick this product for free. The Gangs All Mirror, that's with a $50 purchase. So this whole catalog, this entire catalog is free. The entire catalog is free. And so here is the lilies, the paper. And here are, let me show you this. These dies, if you order $100, you could get these dies. If you order $150, you could get the dies in the stamp set. If you order $200, you can get the paper, the dies, and the stamp set. To me, that's like getting a whole suite of product for free. Okay? Now, if you do order that much, please think about becoming a demonstrator. You don't have to have a party. You don't have to do any kind of selling. You could be your best customer. There's no pressure. There's absolutely no pressure. You be your best customer and get your discount and do some very happy crafting just like this. With a 20% discount, guys, if you went to Hobby Lobby and you found a 20% coupon on the ground and it was with no exclusions, you would use it. That's exactly what this is. No pressure, absolutely no pressure. So I sure hope that you have enjoyed our card today. Look at the inside. Isn't it happy? I forgot to color these bees. Oh my goodness. That can't happen, right? I forgot to color our bees. That only takes 2 seconds, right? Well, maybe 10. They're real fast. So we did some happy crafting here in this craft room this evening. I don't like to have anything that's unfinished like this. So if I see it, I want to fix it. I bet you guys are about the same way. There we go. That quick. I'm glad I flipped that open and saw that I did not do that. Did I do that one? Yes. Okay. Now we're even. How pretty. And our envelopes are done, and our outsides are done, and they are ready for me to give to someone. Thanks again for watching, guys, and happy crafting.